Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, this is going to be a messages from your future self. Please take your time. I'm going to be leaving the four groups right here so you can take your time and pick one of the groups. I will be seeing you at your pile. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to start with group number one that is the little skull. So let's see what messages the cards have for you. Group number one, messages from your future self. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, group number one. So remember, this is a general reading. There's going to be a lot of messages for a lot of different people. Take your messages and adapt it to your specific situation and leave the rest for everyone else, because like I said, remember, this is a general reading. So the first thing that I'm seeing right here, a lot of you, maybe you have suffered in your life. Maybe for a lot of you, it's been very difficult with your financial situation. Maybe you were born or you were raised in a family that didn't have a lot of money. Maybe for a lot of you, it was a very difficult childhood. That could be the situation. Seeing that maybe you didn't have enough to eat when you were little. Maybe some of you had some trauma going on in your childhood. Whenever you were growing up, something happened with you. Okay, so just something happened that I'm seeing. Something was bad, something was off. Something for a lot of you, maybe it wasn't a total good childhood for what I can see on these cards. And this is talking about a lot, like probably not being your true self also in your house, not being your true self. So this could mean that, yeah, for a lot of you, this could mean that you could never express yourself, that the way you wanted to express yourself. And I'm getting the messages like, oh, lesbian, gay, all that type of expression. Like maybe for a lot of you, you wanted to be trans or something like that, but you never could express that with your family, or you were forced to hide yourself. You were forced to hide your true identity. You know what I mean? So it could go out in a lot of ways, this message, but specifically, I'm getting like maybe for a lot of you, you wanted to be something else but you couldn't, or you wanted to express yourself, that what you wanted to do or who you wanted to be with, but you couldn't, because maybe there wasn't enough trust, or maybe you just didn't know how to actually get all that information out, right? For other of you, this could be that you guys have had some sort of trauma with your childhood. Maybe you weren't happy. Maybe things, you didn't have the things that you needed, like, food and clothes and stuff like that. So maybe for a lot of you, you guys suffered. So there's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. You could have suffered by hunger, right? You could have suffered because you were born in a very cluttered home. Or maybe for a lot of you, you didn't have a normal childhood because of all the trauma and pain that you guys experienced at a very, very early age. So whatever happened, whatever situations that you went through, this is talking about change that's coming to you very, very, like, your future self is calling you, telling you that it's change, that is what's coming into your life. Like if you're still holding on to those memories and you're still holding on to that type of energy that you went through when you were little, it's time for a change. Okay, and your future self is talking about this change, that for a lot of you, maybe you've been going to therapy. Maybe for a lot of you, this is something that you've been addressing. but you still need to get better at it, right? You still need to change a little bit better and get your energies in balance, and not having all this energy from your past situations still linger around you in your aura. Okay, so this is talking about the change finally completing itself, right? So yeah, if you've been going through to therapy and stuff like that, that obviously is going to be helping you, but you still need to let go of some things, get rid of that energy. For a lot of you, you probably have some bad habits from your childhood still, like, maybe hoarding food because you never want to go hungry again. Maybe for a lot of you, maybe you were raised in a very a dirty home, and this is talking about maybe a lot of you guys are very fond of cleaning because you don't want to live in that situation. Or it could be, uh kind of like, oh, I'm not cleaning because I learned that. So, so it could be that as well, that maybe a lot of you guys are very dirty, or you are cluttering just like your mama used to do, right? So it could go either way, that you're doing the same thing, or you're doing kind of the opposite because you don't want to live through that anymore. So I do see that maybe for a lot of you guys are trying to resolve this childhood situations that you went through. And if you were poor, you've been trying to work a lot, right, to do not let your kids go through that. If you used to like not have a lot of food, maybe you're hoarding food, maybe you like to go to the store all the time and panicking if you don't have extra food. Like, it could be any situation, as for what I'm seeing right here, that your future self is telling you that you are going to be experiencing final changes on this. For a lot of you, you've been going through changes, trying to change that energy that is within you, trying to take it away, trying to move it like away. And for what I'm seeing right here, it's going to be a major change that it will finally set you free from this energy. Like, not pass it on to your kids, not keep it into your family, into your in your house, like actually not keep it into your house, and finally getting more options and more kind of situations that you can actually focus on your energy, and not be thinking about this, and not be hurting from this. For whatever happened that you were kid, whatever happened, how you were raised, you're trying to get rid of that, and your future self is telling you that you will actually make it. Whatever trauma that you went through, whatever situation that happened that left you a little bit scarred or something like that, you will get over it. And your future self is talking to you about removing all these energies and getting into a more balanced energy, where there's going to be a lot of happiness, and accepting yourself, and people accepting you, right? Because I do see that there was some sort of regret or denial, or like maybe someone not actually paying attention to what they should have been paying attention. So whatever it was, the trauma that you experienced, or the neglect that you guys experienced, it's just something that you like learn from this, right? And you don't want to go through that again. You don't want your kids to go through that again, or anything like that. And this is what it's talking about. Like, your future self, they know what you've been through, and they know what's going on, and they want you to know that you will finally be setting yourself free. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you're setting yourself free, and your future self, they know that. I am seeing that for a lot of you, this is a time that's coming for you, a very amazing time where you can just celebrate so much happiness. I am seeing a lot of happiness. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, there's coming a lot of abundance for you, a lot of change, so many changes. Let me tell you that. There's like karma happening to the people that hurt you, karma happening to the people that neglected you as well. So I'm seeing a lot of karma, lots of changes, actually good, amazing changes that you deserve so much, because you've been through a lot, and this is just something that like life is kind of compensating you, right? So this is what your future self is talking about. Like, there's a lot of changes going on, and you're not gonna have to deal with those thoughts again, and you're not gonna have to deal with everything that you went through, and there's gonna be a lot of changes and a lot of happiness coming to you. I do see a lot of more abundance that you ever thought that you would have. This is like kind of a compensation for what you went through. Actually, good energies that in the end they're gonna be balancing everything And there's a lot of celebration coming into your future because of that, because of everything that you've been through and everything. It's just, let me tell you that there's going to be a lot more happiness that you ever thought that you would have. I know that for a lot of you, you guys could be feeling a little bit, like not, you're not trusting people or something like that, or you're not trusting your family again or something like that. But I just want you to know that your future self is telling you to open up your options, right? You can do so many things with your life now and enjoy your life in all these changes that are coming to you. And they want you to know that you're gonna be okay, whether you're get away from your family, get away from your past, like leave all those bad habits behind. Whatever happened, you're going to be okay. Whatever decision that you make, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. And they want you to know that you have options, okay? You have options. I do see a lot of abundance coming towards you. So there's going to be like I said, compensation, money compensation. And I am seeing that for a lot of you, you guys want to travel. Or you like to travel a lot. Maybe you already travel right now, you're traveling. But if you're not, if you always wanted to travel, your future self is telling you that you will actually be able to make that happen. And I am seeing some very far away place, and I just got snow for some reason. So maybe for a lot of you, you guys want to visit the snow, or you guys want to go somewhere where there's snow, maybe Europe, maybe like just somewhere very, very, very far away where there's snow, right? Maybe for a lot of you, it's not about someone far away. Maybe you guys are in a place where there's snow all the time. That could be, a confirmation that this is your pile, and that you guys are going to be traveling, right? You guys are going to be going places, traveling. Your future self is talking about a lot of money, a lot of abundance, a lot of travel, finally getting this amazing situation, because this amazing energy, and I'm seeing lots of happiness. So you guys, if you've been struggling with therapy and everything, or you've been thinking about that, you will be doing it. And because of all this extra money that's going to be coming to you, you're going to be making those changes for you to get this amazing energy of happiness, okay? For you to actually go and travel and do everything that you've always wanted to do. I am seeing that for a lot of you, this is a lot of change in your character, in your personality. So if you've been kind of off, like if you've been feeling very insecure, or you've been feeling kind of like just mad about life, mad about your family, mad about your how you were raised or something like that, don't worry. There's going to be a change in that energy where you're just going to be feel very free about it, okay? Very free. And I'm seeing like there's like the opportunity for you to get justice. So this is like a message for a specific people that are seeing this message. But if you feel like you need some type of justice, there's the justice that's coming, okay? You will be getting the justice. You will be getting, the thing that you need to get for you to heal. And that's just going to be helping you so much. You are healing. Your future self is talking about finally setting yourself free, healing from all that negative energy, and feeling very good about yourself, and knowing what you have, what you want, what is coming for you. Like you're going to be sure that everything's going to be changing, and you're going to be sure of what can you expect in the future, and you're going to be very like sure about it. So there's not going to be that feeling of being like, oh my gosh, is it going to work? Like, am I going to get through this? Like, no. You're not going to be feeling that. There's not going to be insecurity within you. There's going to be a lot of changes that is just going to be bringing you so much security, and you're actually protected. For what I'm seeing right here, you were brought into this world for a reason, and whatever you went through is just something that is going to make you stronger in the end, and you are protected, okay? You are protected. You need to let go of those energies. Your future self is just very proud of you for what I'm seeing, for how far you've come. Your future self is very, very proud, and they want you to know that you are going to be having the life that you've always wanted to have, because they know that you want money. They know that you want to travel, buy some things, do some things, actually enjoy life. And they want you to know that you're going to be having that type of lifestyle that you've always wanted. For a lot of you, this could be, like a lavish lifestyle or something like that you've always wanted, buying expensive things or something like that. Like, you have suffered enough. you've been through enough, and it's time, whenever you're growing, like it's time for you to get what's for you, because you deserve it. And your future self is talking about like expensive lifestyle, money, 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 abundance, abundance, abundance. It's talking about a little victory in success in career. So maybe for a lot of you guys are going to be focusing yourself on your career, making a lot of money, and that will actually take you into having a just huge lifestyle, amazing, that you're going to be enjoying so much. So your future self, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're planning to do it, because in the end it's going to be taking you into having a lot of money. There's a lot of changes that are coming, and I just want you to know that this is going to be a very like a period, very, very big about changes. Okay, so if you've been experiencing lots of energies are lately, so maybe for a lot of you guys have been feeling a little bit off, maybe you're feeling like just all these emotions, let me just tell you that it's because everything's kind of aligning in for you to have a better future, and your future self knows that. So you could go in through a time where you feel very insecure, where you feel like, oh my gosh, it's not happening, and you're just gonna have all this imbalance in your solar plexus, and that's just gonna that imbalance, okay, is gonna be some sort of energy blockage in your solar plexus, and you're gonna be feeling very bad about you, like about your lifestyle. You're gonna be feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm not advancing, I'm not working, like what's going on? But it's just like a blockage, okay? But it's not working right now because everything is working like in the background to adapt itself to your destiny, to your future. So you're going to be having all that you ever dreamed of, but you could experience first some sort of anxiety, type of energy that you wanted so bad, and you're wanting it, and you're wanting it, and then you're not getting it, and then this is my year, and then you're not getting it, right? So you could be experiencing all of that emotions and feeling just very bad about your life, or feeling very just awful, or feeling very anxious, like everything's blocked, and you're working so hard, and you're doing this and you're doing that, and it's just not working, it's not moving forward, and you could be feeling just very anxious about it, because of that imbalance in your solar plexus. But don't worry about it, there's gonna be, you're gonna be unblocking it. Is right now it's just like that, because you're gonna go, like, you're moving forward, you're preparing to take that step to move forward, and that is gonna be a very big jump, where you actually, when you do that, there's going to be this huge change in your life, where you get a lot of money, a lot of abundance, and you get to make those career moves that you always wanted to make, and progress on them, and actually have a lot of money, and do all that stuff, like finally being very happy, and finally releasing all that toxic energy that you've been stuck with all your life. Like, deep inside that you have that hate, or you have that regret, or you have that guilt, or whatever it is that you carry it very, very, very inside. You still kind of carry it, and you think about it, you're like, oh, I don't want to think about that, like, oh my gosh, and you feel bad about it, right? And you get grossed out, or maybe for a lot of you just feel so bad about it, and you're like, oh, no, and you try to forget about it in your head, but it's because you still have that type of energy inside of you. And this is talking about going through all these changes, where you can finally let that go, and that in the end is going to bring you so many new energy, amazing, that in the end you're just going to be having everything that you've always wanted. Okay, and that includes just healing. Okay, healing the everything that's going on right here inside of you. You're going to be healing from that. Okay, you're going to be healing from your career being stuck. Everything's going to get better, everything's going to get going forward, and it's just going to be amazing. But you need to hold on, because whenever you go through that phase that I'm talking about, feeling very anxious and everything, and you're like, when is this gonna happen? Like, you're gonna snap. Like, there's gonna be a lot of just all this imbalance in your energy is gonna be so bad for you. But just remember that you're gonna get through that. Okay, that's just a little stage of your life, a little phase of your life, where you have to go through that in order for you to get the greatness that is coming for you, group number one. So you're getting it, okay? And your future self wants you to know that if you are on that stage right now, you're gonna get through that, okay? It might be a very tough stage, it might be just something very tough that it can even last for months and months, but you're gonna get through it. and you're just going to be relaxing about whatever's coming in the future, and you're not going to care anymore. And that's when everything is just going to go like just progressing, right? Walking forward, moving forward, and you're going to be progressing. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, basically, your future self, they want you to know that you're going to heal yourself completely from whatever it is that you went through in your childhood. Everything, all the traumas, all the things that you've been experienced, you're going to be healing from that. And with your career and your business and your job and everything, if you're feeling stuck and stuff like that, you're going to be moving forward from that. There's going to be that stage where you have to go through that, right? But you're going to be in the end moving forward. And for you, that you guys want this amazing lavish lifestyle, you're going to be getting it. There's going to be a lot of progress in your job, in your business. There's going to be a lot of progress in that. So you can actually expect very, very good things. Your future self, they want you to know that you in the end are going to be okay, and you're going to be getting whatever it is that you've always wanted to get. You are going to be getting that for sure, because you've been expecting it, you've been wanting it, you've been dreaming about it, and you're going to be getting it so soon. Just know that the wish is coming true so soon. You're going to be getting it very, very soon. So that's what I have for you, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go with group number 2. Hello everybody from group number 2, which is the little anchor. So let's see what the cards have to say for you. Messages from your future self. Messages from your future self. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. So remember, this is a general reading. There's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. Take your messages and adapt it to your specific situation, and leave the rest for everyone else that is coming to see this pile. Group number 2 with the anchor. So let's see what's going on here. The first message that I'm seeing right here. A lot of you guys don't feel good enough. That's what I'm seeing right here. A lot of you guys don't feel good enough. This is talking about having some sort of insecurities about your beauty, about yourself, about your worth. Okay, so maybe a lot of you guys have been through, maybe this could have been bad relationships. Maybe you are stuck in one right now that is making you feel worthless. Maybe this could be your own family members, as what I'm seeing with this family card. So maybe for a lot of you, this is your family members for sure. They're bringing you down. They're making you feel very bad. They're making you feel like you're not worth it. For a lot of you, this is about your beauty. They're talking about your weight. This is your mom talking about your weight. This is your father. Oh, why you don't work? Why you're not making enough money? You think money grows on trees? Maybe for a lot of you, this is, just someone that you're a lover, or someone that they could just be pulling you down, dragging you down. And maybe for a lot of you, this is just, even if you don't notice, but it could be just little comments from people, right? Little comments from people, especially from people that are very near you, family members, that they could just be talking to you in a bad way, even if they don't even realize it. They could just be doing it unconsciously. But for what I'm seeing right here, oh my gosh, are you gonna eat all that? If they talk to you like that, it's very bad. Maybe they're not even noticing that it's a bad thing. If they're judging whatever it is that you're going to be eating, but maybe they don't even realize it. You know what I'm trying to say? For a lot of you, they could be realizing it. They could be doing it just on purpose, right? But I am seeing that for a lot of you, this is talking about family members, just someone making you feel very bad about yourself, receiving comments, feeling just very degraded in a way of feeling not a lot of value of yourself. Maybe for a lot of you, you feel degraded because of what you are, because of what you dress, not because of your weight, but because of what you dress, because of who you are, because of how you present yourself to the world. So maybe you have an exotic style and people don't like it. People just keep looking at you. Maybe for a lot of you, you just have depression and you hate yourself, right? Nobody likes themselves whenever they're 18, but you see pictures or something and you're like, oh my gosh, I was hot, right? But let me so let me see what else. But I am seeing just so much discomfort from being yourself, or so much discomfort in your own thing. This could even be your own life. Maybe not so much about your body, but maybe your life. Maybe you're not liking what you have. Okay, so you're looking at other people, how good they have it, right? Maybe you're looking at other people and be like, oh my gosh, she has a house already, she has a car, and I don't have that, and I'm already 30. What's going on? Maybe for a lot of you, oh, he has a very hot wife. Like, look at my wife, she's not that hot. So it could be just many things. I am seeing that for a lot of you it goes a lot, with your body image, just how you're looking at yourself, how you feel about yourself. Like I said, this could even be depression, right? Maybe you're hating yourself, and not because people are telling you anything, but because of your hormones and your depression, your mentals. And for a lot of you as well, this could be a situation where you don't feel satisfied with, not just with your looks, but with your house, with your body, with the people that you have right now, with you, with with the material things that you have. Like, maybe for a lot of you, you're just wanting something more. You guys are wanting a lot of more, just money and everything. So yeah, definitely what I'm seeing right here, there's this just very negative energy around family members, around people around you, and just around you yourself. Like, just everything combined. For a lot of you, whatever it is that you're going through is just showing up right here in your future self. Is talking about how you are going to be changing this pattern of feeling just very bad, of blaming yourself, or people just laughing at you, people just annoying you, looking at you, looking down on you, right? Because I know you guys have someone that it just looks at you like you are trash, right? Like you're a fly. They look at you, they look down on you like that. And you, this is talking about, like, maybe for a lot of you, this is just something that is keeping you on the low, feeling very low. So let's see what else this has. Let's see what else the cards have to say for you. But your future self, they're trying to tell you to be very strong. You're gonna go through this phase, but it's not gonna last forever. They want you to know that you're gonna be okay. Even if you're depressed, even if you're feeling very just sensitive and very bad about yourself, or about your body, or about your mind, or about the just everyone around you, your house, your reality. It's okay. They're telling you that everything's gonna happen, okay? Like, everything's gonna pass. In your future self, they want you to know that you've been very strong until now, and you're gonna be even stronger in the very near future. A lot of you guys experience a loss, or you will be experiencing some sort of loss, as for what I'm seeing right here. So maybe this could be the depression type of thing. Maybe for a lot of you, you have experienced some sort of loss, and you feel like just is not the same, right? Maybe for a lot of you, that's the situation, that someone passed away, and you're like, life is not the same, and you don't even know how to feel like yourself again. And that's what I see, all this energy, that you don't see yourself as worthy, or you don't see yourself as good enough. So maybe for a lot of you, this person passed away, someone passed away, and that has affected you in a way where you don't even know how to find yourself, like you were before, right? So whatever it is that you're going through, it's gonna pass, okay? It's gonna be good. Your future self is talking about changes that you're gonna have to endure, and just being very strong at the moment. Like, you everything that has happened in the past, you it has turned you in a very strong person. And your future self, they want you to know that you're going to be becoming an even more strong person. Like, even if you feel like you're not that strong, yeah, you are. You have survived everything that you've been through, because you are very strong, and you are going to become even better, even more stronger. Your future self is also talking about spirituality, okay? And they want you to know that if you're trying to find a way to heal yourself or make everything better, you're gonna need to go the spirituality route. For a lot of you, you guys are already spiritual. For a lot of you, you guys are already into this, and this is talking about, like, hey, there's a long road ahead of you, but you're gonna go through that just very good, okay? Peaceful. You can do this. You've got this. And they want you to know that you've got this, that you're a very strong person. You don't need to feel bad about yourself anymore. You can just feel and do something to make you feel better and look at yourself better. For a lot of you that you've been struggling financially, your future self is talking about having a lot of success, okay? I know that this could be a very specific situation. Maybe for a lot of you, this is your business, right? Maybe you've been struggling with a specific business, or just because, or this specific months that passed. Maybe for a lot of you, this is about your what is it, your job. Maybe you guys don't want that job that you have right now, but this is talking about like making everything better. You guys are going to be having a lot of more abundance, a lot of more money. And for a lot of you, there's just something that I'm getting right here. Maybe you don't like your job, or maybe there's something that happened. Maybe you guys spent a lot of money before. Maybe there was like a big expense for you. Maybe you got, oh, I just got a message. Okay, so maybe for a lot of you, this message is talking about, maybe you guys just, as soon as you get the money, it goes out of your hands, right? Maybe you just, as soon as you get it, you spend it all. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys are living day in day in day, paycheck to paycheck. Is that it? Okay, so um there's a lot of abundance that's coming to you, and there's some expenses that for a lot of you, you could be having a lot of expenses, or maybe a lot of you could just like to spend all your money. But be careful with the expenses. This is the messages that I'm getting. Like, be careful with the big expenses. Be careful with the money that's just flowing out of your hands. Like, do something to try to save up money. I do see a lot of more money and more abundance that is coming to you, and your future self is talking about, like, hey, whenever you start to get all this abundance and everything, please be wary of where that money goes, right? Just try to keep a little bit in for a rainy day. Try to save up every time you get a paycheck a little bit, put it to the side. And this is like a very specific message. Like, maybe for a lot of you guys just love to spend money. Maybe you just love, as soon as you get the money, everything gets spent. Or maybe for a lot of you that you live paycheck to paycheck, it's just, this is like a very specific advice for you. Like, hey, save up a little bit. They're trying to tell you to save up a little bit. That message from your future self. Like, I do see spirituality, so this could be your guides. This could be your spirit guides. That they're just trying to, like, hey, if you want a better life, you need to start saving up right now, or get out of debt. Maybe, like I said, maybe for a lot of you guys have had expenses or something. Maybe you owe some money to someone. Like, pay up that money, okay? If you are owing money to someone, you need to pay it up. If you are spending all your money just very soon like that, you need to focus on not doing that, right? So whatever it is that you're dealing, whatever it is that you're, what's going on with you financially, there's gonna be a major change in your financial situation, okay? So you can have a major change with your money, with your abundance, and you can save up money that your future self is actually telling you, like, hey, be serious about the saving money, okay? Be very, very serious about it. Let's see what other messages we have for you. But I am seeing, oh yeah, I'm seeing a loss. So yeah, maybe for a lot of you guys had a loss. Maybe there's a loss that's coming. This is talking about, if you had a loss and that has affected you, your future self, they want you to know that is, in the end, everything's gonna be okay. Okay, you guys are gonna get accustomed to not having that person around anymore, right? And you're gonna be okay. And they want you to know that if you have not had a loss yet, they want you to prepare for a major loss, for a loss that's someone close to you, right? If you feel like it could happen anytime or something like that, they want you to be prepared for this, okay? They want you to be prepared. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys lost someone when you were very younger, and why this is why all this major loss energy that I'm getting right here maybe is something that it has impacted your life. That maybe that's what I'm getting, a lot of this loss type of energy. So maybe for a lot of you, your future self is like acknowledging, like, hey, we lost mom, we lost dad, but everything's gonna be okay. Like, we lost our brother and stuff, like, but you know what, you made it, it's okay. Kind of acknowledging that event that happened, because they want you to know that you've got this. You actually got this. So if you have not experienced a loss just yet, just know that they're trying to, your future self kind of trying to prepare you, right? Kind of trying to prepare you for what's coming, and they want you to know that everything's gonna be okay. You are getting a better self-esteem. You are getting a better situation with your family. A lot of you are going to be getting and looking at yourself in a better light, like not feeling like bad about yourself, not feeling bad about your life. There's all these changes that include all this abundance and monetary gain that is just going to make everything so much better. This could even mean that maybe for a lot of you, you're going to be investing that money that is coming to you into a better look. Maybe, going to the gym, maybe taking care of yourself, vitamins, exercise, eating better. And that could actually, lead to some sort of glow up energy in your future self that wants you to know that you are going to be having a better look on yourself. Okay. You're going to be becoming very much so strong that you're not going to care what other people talk to you about. And for a lot of you that you don't know how to defend yourself, this is your future self telling you that you're going to be learning how to defend yourself. You're going to be learning not to be a people pleaser, and you're going to be like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm just like, you're going to be like that. Like, actually doing something for you, just loving yourself, defending yourself, putting up this wall with the people that don't serve you, leaving them behind. In your future self, they want you to know, like, hey, you are a badass. You are such a badass. You are becoming so stronger, and you look even hotter than you are right now in the future. They want you to know that it changes in your appearance, money that is coming to you. For a lot of you, that money is going to be the way for you to make those changes in your appearance. Maybe for a lot of you, that's going to be the way for you to feel better about your life or feel better about yourself. It depends on whatever situation that you're in, but there's a level up in your character, right? Backbone, like actually defending yourself. That's what I'm seeing, group number 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna go with group number 3. Hello everybody from group number 3, which is a little tiny fish. Let's see what's coming for you, what the cards have to say for you. Messages from your future self. Messages from your future self. So remember, there's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. So take your messages and adapt it to your specific situation, right? And leave the rest for everyone else. The first thing that I'm seeing right here, the first thing, you guys are trying to get pregnant, or you guys have had pregnancies or abortions, or like maybe something happened, or maybe for a lot of you, you've been trying to get pregnant, right? Maybe for a lot of you, you're looking for that pregnancy. This could be that you've been pregnant before. Maybe you have kids before. Maybe you have kids, right? Maybe you have kids right now, right? That could be the situation. You already have family. As for what I'm seeing right here, that you've been wanting to get pregnant, this is the confirmation that you guys are going to be getting your baby very soon. I do see that your family type of energy is very strong. So maybe, yeah, for a lot of you, you do have kids already. For a lot of you, this is talking about your family, your kids. Your future self is trying to talk to you about your kids that you have, is trying to talk to you about your family members, like your babies, the pregnancies. Just there's a lot of different messages for a lot of different people. It does revolve a lot about family and pregnancy and kids and abortions and all that stuff. So let's just adapt it to your specific situation. So if you are someone that does not want kids, because I know that for a lot of you, maybe you're thinking like, oh, I don't want no kids. Well, let's hope that if you don't want no kids, that you don't have kids, right? But I am seeing that for a lot of you, there's a pregnancy that's coming into your life, and your future self is telling you like, hey, you're going to get pregnant. And whether you like it or not, for a lot of you, it doesn't mean like for everyone, but yeah, for a lot of you, there's just a lot of pregnancy and familiar energy. So you're going to get pregnant, or there's a pregnancy coming into your future. If you don't want to take care of yourself, but your future self, they want you to know that for those that have been suffering, trying to get a baby, trying to get a pregnancy, your wish is going to get fulfilled. This is so amazing, because I'm just getting like you guys have been so patient for this pregnancy, and you guys have wanted this pregnancy for so long. For a lot of you, you guys have had pregnancies before, but you have gone through abortions, and then getting pregnant has been very difficult, but you're going to be getting this pregnancy for sure. I am seeing that for a lot of you, This is just going to be like closing some sort of cycle, and then when that cycle closes, that's when you're going to be finally being able to receive this amazing pregnancy that you've always wanted. If you don't want no kids, just be careful about kids, you know, be careful, take care of yourself so you don't have kids. Message very important from your future self. Okay, I am seeing that for a lot of you, this is going to be like you being very patient. I am seeing lots of patience. I am seeing that for a lot of you, it has taken a while for you to get pregnant, or it's just, you know, something that you have been waiting for the longest time and maybe suffered. As I see this, like, oh yeah, definitely lots of suffering as well. But don't worry, you're gonna be getting your chance. Your future self, they want you to know that, hey, don't be discouraged. It's okay. You're gonna be getting what you've always wanted. For a lot of you that you've never wanted a kid, they want you to be very, very aware that if you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna be getting it. They want you to know that you need to do something about that in order for you to not have kids. And if you have them, it's gonna be okay. Okay, they want you to know that if you actually do, like, if something happens and you get pregnant, it's gonna be okay. I am seeing lots of travel as well, so I know that maybe for a lot of you guys want to change houses. Your future self, they're trying to tell you, maybe for a lot of you want to change the where you live. Maybe this is talking about going overseas or something like that, to live somewhere else, and your future self is trying to tell you like, hey, you can do whatever it is that you want. I am seeing like shelter, animal shelter, so maybe for a lot of you guys are into that. You guys want to take care of all the animals. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe for a lot of you guys want to get pregnant. There's a lot of family pregnancy energy around here, and that just a lot of women in general. So your future self, they want you to know that if you've been thinking about adopting, you know, cats or dogs or whatever animal, that you will be very, very soon in the future, you will be able to. For a lot of you that you guys want some sort of shelter for the animals, you're gonna be getting those shelters. Maybe you have this altruistic energy of helping people or helping animals or just helping whoever and whatever is in need, and you guys are going to be achieving that. In your future self, they want you to know like, hey, start doing that right now. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you can still help in many, many ways that don't require money. If they want you to be very like aware of that, like, hey, if someone comes and asks for your help, even if it's some sort of stray animal or something like that, you can actually help them. They want you to know, your future self wants you to know that you are going to be making a lot of changes with people, helping them. You have this calling for you to help these people, even with spirituality, because I do see that for a lot of you, you guys have this spiritual gifts, and maybe this is talking about as well, like helping them with your spiritual gifts. I see as well that travel. I see a lot of travel. So if you wanted some sort of confirmation that if you know, if you were ever going to go overseas to live just somewhere very, very far away, this is your confirmation about, yeah, you are going to be getting it. Okay. In your future self, they want you to know that you can go and do everything there. They're just so proud of you. They know that you're going to be making it, and they want you to know like, hey, prepare for that, because you will be going overseas to leave, or in many, many states away. You're gonna move, you're gonna go, you're gonna get out of that little town. You're not gonna be there forever. For a lot of you that you guys want a bigger house, or you've been thinking about buying a house, your future self, they want you to know that you're gonna be getting your house. You're gonna be able to buy your house very, very soon. I do see a lot of abundance, so there's a better economic situation coming for you, so much abundance that you're gonna be getting very, very soon. In your future self is like, hey, be prepared for everything, because of all these changes that are coming. You're going to be helping a lot of people. You're going to be using your spiritual powers to help a lot of people. Maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about, giving your, like the messages, kind of doing your own tarot channel, or kind of doing your own spiritual channel or something like that, like in a way putting all the information out there and all the messages out there for you to help people in many, many ways. I am seeing shelter of animals, messages for people, helping people, traveling. Your future self is telling you to prepare for all for everything that is coming to you. And if you've been kind of attracted to spirituality, this is your sign to go for it. Start meditating, start doing this affirmations, manifesting your future self. They want you to know that you guys are going to be having a very good life very, very soon, and all these changes that are going to be coming for you to take them, okay, for you to claim them. It's going to be just something so, so, so freaking amazing that you can experience in the very near future. I do see that for a lot of you, there's a lot of kid and family and pregnancy energy. So you are going to be having many, many, many changes about pregnancies, about kids, about your health, about just everywhere, everything. Like there's going to be a lot of good changes with all this pregnancy type of situation, type of energy, and you can just experiencing very much positive energy around your family, around your home, around your kids, just everything. Okay, if you've been thinking about changing, your state, your home, or something like that, it's a given. Okay, it's something that you can experience very, very soon. Just wait for it. Okay, your future self, they want you to know that you're prepared for all these changes that are coming for you. You are prepared. And I do see love. So maybe for a lot of you, you guys are going to be getting a love partner very, very soon. Maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about, sorry about that. So what I was saying, for a lot of you that you've been single or that you've been wanting your own family, so not everyone's gonna be married and have kids already or been looking for a pregnancy. So for a lot of you that you want to make that change, you want to take that step to have like a partner and to make a family with them and stuff like that, you will be granted that wish. Okay, there's a lot of family energy right here. So if you're single or married or whatever, you're gonna be getting it. It doesn't really matter. It's coming for you. There's a lot of love energy as here, like here as well, and you can just expect many, many things coming to you in order for you to form your family, have that pregnancy, have those kids. Like this is so amazing. Your future self, they want you to be ready for your new love, because this is a love that you can expect just so much happiness. If you've been stuck in a very bad relationship or something like that, this could even mean that you're leaving that situation and finding a new partner that actually treats you well, and it's very amazing. I do see a lot of travel, so maybe for a lot of you, you guys are going to be meeting this person traveling, or you're going to be moving with someone else outside of your city or something like that. So it's going to be so much love, so much amazingness with all this energy. Don't worry if you're single, still there's a family coming for you in your future self. They want you to hold on and be prepared for all these changes that you're going to be experiencing, this new love that you're going to be getting, this new person that you're going to be getting. You can receive so many love from this person, and you're going to be so sure that this person is the person. You're going to be so, so sure that your love is your love. For a lot of you, this could even be a soulmate connection. Okay, for a lot of you, this could even be a long distance relationship, as I do see travel in the world and overseas. So maybe for a lot of you, this is gonna be like a long distance type of relationship, and you're gonna be getting that. Okay, you're gonna be getting this type of love in eventually your family and everything. So there's a kind of step by step process that you can experience in your future self. They want you to be like, hey, if you thought that you were not going to have this, you are deserving of love. You are deserving of a very nice life. You're deserving to be happy, and I do see a lot of money in abundance. So that's going to be helping you a lot for you to fulfill your dreams, help a lot of people. Actually, you're going to be feeling so, so happy that you're going to be focusing on helping other people, because your life is going to feel very fulfilled. So whether you're single right now or not, it doesn't really matter. That your life, your relationship status or whatever is going to be changing, and you're going to be having a much better future with much more abundance, much more adventures, because I know that for a lot of you, you guys want to do all these adventures and you haven't done them because you don't have the money or the time. And now your future self is like, prepared yourself because you're going to be getting the time and everything for you to go travel and do everything that you've always wanted to do. Your love that is coming, it's, if you, even if you've been kind of rejected in the past, even if you've been feeling like nobody loves you and stuff like that, don't feel like that. Your love is coming. Your future self, they want you to know that, to be prepared, because you're going to be meeting your person very, very soon. And this is talking about just like so much change coming to you, where you're just gonna be feeling so happy. Everything's gonna go away. Like, you're gonna be feeling so happy, so amazing, and just enjoying like your life, in a way where everything's just so amazing. Group number 3, like, oh my god. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna go with group number 4. Hello everybody from group number 4, which is the little infinity symbol. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. So, messages from your future self, group number 4, messages from your future self. So remember, this is a general reading. There's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. If you feel like there's a message that does not belong to you, just don't worry about it. Leave it for everyone else. Remember, this is a general reading, okay? So let's see what the cards have to say for you. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I just got my first message right now. So you guys are destined for greatness. Let me just tell you that. You guys are destined for greatness. Literally, so much power, so much greatness. Oh, wow. So I do see lots of creativity kind of energy right here. Maybe a lot of you guys have all this amazingness, all this creativity, all this talents. This could even be talents. Like, you guys are meant to do something that's going to be bringing you a lot of money, a lot of abundance, a lot of abundance. Like, I'm talking about just like, for real, this is like a job. This is a job that is going to bring you a lot of money. And this is talking about like your own business, your own boss, like money for generations, something that you can leave to your kids, and then your kids could leave to their kids. You know what I'm talking about? Like, a lot of money. This is a lot of money, but this is talking about family money, right? So maybe for a lot of you, you are gonna be, leaving inheritance to your kids, and they're going to be leaving inheritance to the other kids. Like, this is talking about a lot of abundance, a lot of money that everyone in your family could enjoy, right? So there's gonna be a lot of money with your business, and I'm seeing lots of creativity. So maybe for a lot of you, your future self is trying to tell you to focus on your creativity. This could be like, if you focus on your talents and your creative skills, if you make this a job, you guys are going to be getting so much abundance. So let me see what else we have right here. But yeah, definitely there's a lot of creativity. So I am seeing that for a lot of you, I am seeing throat chakra. That means voice, okay? That means voice. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys are going to be singers, or you've always wanted to be singers. Maybe for a lot of you, you're going to be a person that, a counselor, right? Or a therapist. Or maybe you are going to be using your voice to sing, to talk, comedian, maybe even tarot reader. Maybe that could be a situation where you speak the messages. I just, I got throat chakra, I got voice. So whatever it is that you're doing with your voice, maybe you're singing, maybe you like to, do something with your talents, that in the end your voice gets heard. Maybe you like to, help people with your voice messages, whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe even writing. I do see that this could go as well. Other creative create, how do you say that, creative talents. So maybe you like to paint, maybe you like to, to play the guitar or something like that. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're trying to do, or that you know that you have that skill, or that you know that you want to do that, whatever it is that you want to do that, you need to focus yourself on that. Your future self, they're trying to tell you, if you actually keep doing whatever it is that you're doing with your creative talents, you're gonna get somewhere very, very high. But if you're not doing that right now, this is like your calling for you to be like, okay, let me focus on dancing, let me focus on singing, let me focus on whatever it is that I need to focus on. So for a lot of you, you guys need to make that decision like right now, to go like 100% effort into your talent and recuperate the time that you didn't do nothing with your talents, right? Maybe for a lot of you, you've been doing everything, but you need to keep doing it. Maybe putting it out there in the platforms. Maybe for a lot of you, you sing and you're very good and you have your band, but you are not putting it out there in your platforms, right? Maybe you start need to making, all those platforms and going, TikToks and doing YouTube and stuff like that, a way of getting it out there, a way for you to start building your own brand around your creativity, around your creative skills and spiritual powers as well. So if you feel like you have a lot of talents, psychic powers or something like that, maybe this is like a sign for you to open up your shop or open up your website or something like that, for you to get the money, the abundance, like your creativity. Like maybe for a lot of you, you're painting, you need to put it out there. You're doing that, you need to put it out there. Like you're dancing, you need to make some videos and put it out there. In your future self, like if you're already doing that, this is talking about being very patient and putting a lot of effort. So you're going to be putting a lot of effort and being very patient, and you're going to be getting whatever it is, the result that you've been waiting. Okay, so you're going to be getting your results that you've been waiting. So your future self is talking about just focusing on what you're getting, on what you're doing, focusing on what you're doing, and you're going to be getting the results that you want. Okay, so moving forward, doing whatever it is that you need to do, paying special attention to whatever it is that you've always wanted to do, or that you've always been interested in. So maybe if you've been interested in tarot, that's the situation. Like you're interested in it because it's kind of the spirit guides way of taking you into that. Like they make you feel interested in that because they're kind of leading you into that. Like go, like you're interested in tarot, go buy yourself a tarot, start doing something with it. That's gonna be taking you into your family type of money that I'm seeing right here. Like this huge situation of money and abundance. You've always wanted to sing. Go get yourself like something, lyrics book or something like that, for you to start music, or for you to train your voice or something like that. Like you've always been interested in it. Well, that you're interested in it for a reason, because for a lot of you, it's just your calling. Even if you're bad at it, a lot of you don't even know how to sing, but with training, if you are interested in it, with training, you can be a very good singer. Even if you don't have a voice, you can train it to become a very good singer. So what your future self is trying to tell you, like, don't waste more time. And if you've been doing it already, this is talking about keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. You're almost there. Okay, so even if you're interested in singing but it's not something that you're good at, just let me tell you that everything can be achieved. Okay, everything can be achieved. You don't need to be a good singer for you to become a good singer. You can train yourself, you can train your voice, and you can do it. Like it just needs some training for you, some effort and everything, and you need to put all this effort and do all of this movement in order for you to get whatever it is that you want to get, all this abundance, all this amazingness that I see that is coming for you. Your future self is actually telling you to focus on your calling, on your life calling. That's your life calling, okay? You call to people, you call your, like, to God, and they'll be like, you know what, that's what you're gonna do, that's what's gonna be bringing you abundance. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's why I have all this interest in that situation, because I'm meant to do that. I have that interest because I'm meant to do that. I've always been interested in tarot all my life, interested in being a witch and doing all these things because I'm meant to do it, you know? I've always been interested in all of that stuff. And for a lot of you, you guys need to take notice that that's what you need to do. That's what is coming for you. That's what you need to focus on. And I do see a lot of abundance, you guys. So there's going to be a lot of abundance coming to you if you start making, if you go and have your calling, and that you know what to do with it. If you start actually paying attention to your calling, figuring out your calling, figuring out what is it that you're going to do, which way you want to go. That's what it's talking about. Your future self, they want you to know that you're going to be so freaking successful, like literally so successful. You're going to have so much power and greatness, literally power and greatness. And you're going to be having just a lot of money, a lot of abundance. You guys are going to go places with your talents, and you guys need to lose the fear, because I know that for a lot of you, you guys might be fear, like having this fear. Maybe for a lot of you, this is just like embarrassment, or this is fear, or maybe you're not very good at it and you just feel very insecure about it. But it's not about that. It's not about feeling like that. It's about conquering your fears and being like, you know what, it doesn't matter if I sound really bad when I'm singing. In a month, in a year, I'll be better. Like, this is talking about actually not wasting time, because I know that for a lot of you, maybe you have wasted a little bit of your time not doing your talents. And this is talking about your future self. It's just like, hey, don't waste your time. Like, literally, don't waste your time. Don't be wasting any more of your time, because if you start right now, by the end of this year, you might be just in a much better place than you were right now. Actually taking the time and using it in a very good way. You know, not wasting your time. And your future self, they want you to know that they believe in you. They're very proud of you. They actually know what you want to do, and they are very just pushing you into that. And if you are afraid of it, it's okay. They want you to know that it's okay. They've been through that. They've been through all the fear and everything, but they want you to know that everything's gonna be okay. This is just about your own business that you have to do. You're gonna be finding about that whenever you are ready, because they cannot be forcing you to wake up into your reality. You're gonna be finding out about your calling and following it through whenever you are ready. Okay, so much business, so much power, so much greatness. It has to do with your situation in life, with your calling, with whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to do something to help people, you can do it. If you want to do something to entertain people, you can do it. If you want to do something because, I don't know, like whatever it is that you thinking, you can do everything. It's about you making your own decisions. But your future self, they don't want you to waste your time. Your future self, they don't want you to waste your time. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, you guys, group number 4. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.